My name is Agbotadua Joshua Yao Vijro, the headmaster of Dzodze Penyi Secondary School. We embarked on this symposium because we want to give our children some sort of confidence and also how to express themselves and also learn. This thing has been timely because talking about teenage pregnancy is a canker that is permeating within our society these days. And it affects both our senior high schools and those even down there. So we feel that teenage pregnancy should be something that the students should know, talk about it themselves freely and openly. Then unhealthy sexual practices. Yes, unhealthy sexual practices and its adverse effects are things we want to unravel so that people will see, students will know, and they will stop if they are. And of course they are, so that they stop those unhealthy social practices, which can give them other diseases or any other effects. Then we are talking about substance abuse. Yes, if you come to our schools now, substance abuse is a very common thing. Students coming to school with toffees, and these toffees are contaminated with herbs. So even teachers are teaching, they are using toffees, some use tramadol, some use glue, etc. So we feel that no, if students are not given the chance to sit down openly and discuss this, so that they know the adverse effects, then their future is not secured. That's why we say securing the future amidst this substance abuse, unhealthy social practices, and teenage pregnancy. So there's a need for us to actually bring this thing out into the system. However, we chose 4 schools now within the municipality. This is a US-based organization, that is Ebenezer Akanga Human Rights and Humanitarian Institute. It's an NGO that was introduced to me by a friend, and we talking and the help in education. But it started when I had a challenge in my school health facilities. So he promised helping us, provide us with equipment for our school clinic. Then what shall we do? Apart from benefiting from such material things, what about their expression? What about other things that will make them holistic? So we decided to bring in a debate, but not within us alone. We decided to add other 4 schools, the secondary schools around. So we added the 4 secondary schools, Dzodze Penyi Secondary School, Vata Secondary Technical School, Obano Secondary Technical School, and Apipa Technical School. So these 4 schools are going to lock horns on Tuesday and determine the final. All these are with trophies. So that's what we do. But going forward, we are thinking of adding the whole Mid-South zone, which is about 13 schools, so that we can do this debate that is going forward. That is the future. When we are successful by entering these areas, then we can go the region. We can go to the region. There is also a school of thought, which was brought by our Municipal Director of Education, that they want them to go to the basic schools. So he promised going to the basic schools. But in my school here, I want to start even the fan club of EHI. That is Ebenezer Akwanga Human Rights and Humanitarian Institute Club, where we can advocate. It's an advocacy type of club where the voiceless can be voiced, then hope can be given to the hopeless. Then we talk of contemporary issues, things that affect us as youths in our society. I will also go, all these things are with some challenges, though organizing it was not an easy thing. We tried all that we can to bring this thing here so that our people within the Ketu North municipality will also be successful, or will also have some feel of it, so that once we start, after all, charity begins at home. Once we start with this, it will spread to the whole of the zone, that is the Mid-South zone. Then from there to the whole of the region, that is what we are thinking. Perhaps, who knows, probably the whole country, because we are going to deal with contemporary issues. We are going to talk about issues that people feel shy, people don't go there, people don't talk about it. These are going to be given to the youth. The youth are going to be empowered to talk about that, and we see what they have within them. So that's what we are going to do. However, Dzodze Secondary School have a little problem of challenges, which we are trying to overcome. We have a barbering shop on campus for which our students will not go outside to Gopa. We also have the clinic, like I said earlier, had been resourced by the MP, Honorable MP Edem Agbana. It started by the Honorable Aveji, who started it, and the MP completed it. So the club or the EHI came in to give us hospital equipment. And the Honorable MP also gave us some hospital equipment. So soon, and very soon, we shall have a clinic on our campus so that students will not go deep into town in the night to have a medical care. We are also thinking of how to house a PA on campus. This is what we are thinking of. We also delve into agriculture. We have about 10 acres of maize now, which is interplanted with cassava. We also have cassava already, and we are currently even frying gari, making gari or frying gari. So that is what we are doing. We have plantain too. So this is what we are thinking of. We want to also venture into mushroom farming, piggery, and poultry. And as we tell you, plans are far advanced. As far as the piggery is concerned, about 90%, the poultry about some 30%. Yes, we want to, a mushroom about some 10%, but we shall achieve this. We are writing to philanthropists and well-wishers of the school, especially some institutions in the country. We wrote to them that they should help us have a mechanized borehole or solar-powered mechanized borehole where we can spread water onto our fields so that we can have farming throughout the whole year. We are working on that. We are also thinking of greenhouse. We have written to the organizations and institutions that can come to our aid. That is what we are doing. And we are also still partnering with EHI, Kanga Human Rights and Humanitarian Institute, to also help us in this direction. And so far, so good. We are on course. But those challenges we need beds in our dormitories. The girls better, but the boys, most of them sleep on the ground. But we are working hard at it. The PTA is also coming so that we can get some beds for the school. Currently, we have 10 trips of double azel sand and 2 trips of the pebbles down on campus. We've bought 200 bags of cement, which we have molded down, ready for any fencing the school. We've also gotten chairs, plastic chairs, 100 pieces, and dustbin, 10, which will help us during our meetings, PTA meetings, our PLC's time. We can have comfortable chairs to sit on. All these things came as a result of our small IGF. So we are poised, and we are also working on our modern notice board. So this is where we are. We are also praying that one day there should be an isotef, because stakeholders came here and they promised that they may bring an isotef here. So we are also praying for an isotef to come here. So this is so far so good. This is the position of the school as we stand. And we have an enrollment of about 3,813 students. And that is how we are managing. And a staff strength of 181 staff, both teaching and non-teaching. So we are managing here, and we are hoping that all students, especially all students, the school was established in 1962. And I know it's even older than some of us. And I know the old students are at various places of working. So we are praying that they should come to our aid. They are our target. We are doing all these things on our own, inviting them. We are doing all that we can to let them come and support us. So I'm using this medium, this opportunity, to appeal to opposers, far and near, that they should come to the aid of the school so that we take the school to a height that we all deserve. Schools that were built in 62 or in the 60s, your sex seems to be lacking. So we feel that now we have to rub shoulders with other schools. We are thinking of the day that the computer selection will give us about 7,000 students. Meanwhile, we need about 3,000 so that we can pick best students. Let's say 15 should be the West grade. But as it stands now, we pick anybody to come to the school. Anybody who expresses interest to come to the school, we pick them to come to the school. But we are fighting hard to change the narrative, to ensure that the culture of the school is changed from bad to best. So this is where we are now. Thank you very much.